Have you ever looked at your nails and thought they were just nails? What if I told you that right now, at this very moment, your nails may be quietly revealing hidden nutrient deficiencies inside your body? As a doctor, I have seen countless patients worried about fatigue, hair loss, brain fog, and weak immunity. Yet the first clue was sitting at the tips of their fingers. Let me tell you about a patient named Ayesha. She came to my clinic exhausted, frustrated, and confused. Her blood reports from previous clinics were labeled normal. But when she handed me her file, I noticed something she didn't. Her nails were pale, slightly spoon-shaped, and brittle. That tiny detail changed everything. Our nails are made of keratin, a protein that depends heavily on vitamins, minerals, oxygen delivery, and proper circulation. When the body lacks key nutrients, it prioritizes vital organs first. Your heart and brain win. Your nails lose. That's why nails become one of the earliest visible indicators of internal imbalance. Pale nails can signal iron deficiency anemia. Iron carries oxygen in your blood. When levels drop, oxygen delivery decreases, and nail beds lose their healthy pink glow. Spoon-shaped nails, medically known as koilonychia, are a classic sign of long-term iron deficiency. Brittle. Cracking nails often point toward biotin deficiency or low protein intake. Your body cannot build strong keratin without adequate amino acids. Ridges running vertically can be linked to magnesium or B vitamin deficiencies. White spots are commonly blamed on calcium, but more often they reflect zinc deficiency or minor trauma. Yellowing nails may indicate fungal infection, but in some cases, they reflect poor lymphatic circulation or vitamin E imbalance. Blue-tinted nails. That can be a warning of low oxygen levels or cardiovascular issues. And horizontal grooves across the nail, called Bue's lines, may appear after severe illness or extreme nutritional stress. As a physician, I never treat the nail alone. I treat the story behind it. If nails are thin and peeling, I assess protein intake. If they grow unusually slow, I evaluate thyroid function and iodine status. If cuticles are inflamed and dry, I consider essential fatty acid deficiencies. Here's a powerful health hack I share with my patients. Perform a weekly nail check in natural daylight. Press gently on the nail bed and release. If color returns in under 2 seconds, circulation is healthy. If it's delayed, investigate further. Also observe texture, thickness, color, and growth rate. Track changes monthly, just like you would track weight or blood pressure. Ayesha's case ended with a simple iron panel test. Her ferritin levels were extremely low. With iron, rich foods like spinach, lentils, red meat, pumpkin seeds, along with supervised supplementation, her energy returned. Her nails regained color. Within 3 months, her fatigue improved dramatically. She thought she needed a miracle. She needed minerals. Listen to your nails. They whisper before your body screams. And if you've noticed changes recently, brittle edges, unusual lines, color shifts, don't ignore them. They are signals, not cosmetic flaws. If this insight opened your eyes, comment below what change you've noticed in your nails. Subscribe for more doctor level health storytelling. And share this with someone who always complains about weak nails but never looks deeper. Your body speaks every day. The question is, are you listening? Let me share another story that changed the way one of my patients viewed her health forever. Sarah was a young mother who believed she was simply tired from life. She blamed stress. She blamed sleep. She blamed her busy schedule. But when she sat across from me, I noticed deep vertical ridges across her nails and unusually slow growth. She laughed when I pointed them out and said, "Doctor, that's just aging." It wasn't aging. It was deficiency. Vertical ridges are common, yes, but when they become pronounced, brittle, and accompanied by fatigue or mood changes, I start thinking about magnesium and B vitamin insufficiency. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. It supports muscle function, nerve signaling, energy production, and even stress regulation. When levels run low, the body conserves energy and reduces non-essential tissue repair, like nail smoothness. B vitamins, particularly B12 and folate, are essential for red blood cell production and cellular turnover. Deficiency can lead to ridging, discoloration, and even darker pigmentation lines in severe cases. Sarah's diet was clean but restrictive. She avoided meat and rarely consumed leafy greens. Her labs revealed borderline B12 and low magnesium. Once we corrected these with food, first strategies: dark leafy vegetables, soaked almonds, pumpkin seeds, legumes, eggs, and targeted supplementation under supervision. Her nail texture improved. But something even more important happened. Her brain fog lifted. She stopped snapping at her children. She felt emotionally stable again. Here's a powerful hack I teach in clinic. Rotate mineral-rich foods weekly. Many people eat the same 5 meals repeatedly, unknowingly repeating the same deficiencies. Add 1 magnesium, rich food daily like spinach, avocado, black beans, or dark chocolate with high cocoa content. For B12, include eggs, dairy, fish, or fortified sources if vegetarian. Also consider sunlight exposure and gut health. Why? Because nutrient absorption matters as much as intake. If your digestion is weak, even the best diet won't reflect on your nails. Another test you can do at home: observe the half moon shape at the base of your nails, called the lunula. If it's completely absent on multiple fingers and you feel chronically fatigued, consider checking iron and B12 status. Nails grow slowly, about 3 millimeters per month, so improvements take patience. But they do reflect change. Sarah didn't need an energy drink. She needed micronutrients. If you are noticing ridges, slow growth, or dull texture, take it as feedback, not fate. Comment below if you want a detailed video on magnesium and B vitamin deficiency. Subscribe if you value real clinical insight explained in simple language. And share this with someone who says, "I'm just tired," but never checks the signs their body is giving them. Your nails are not random. They are reports in keratin form, and they tell the truth. Now let me tell you about Imran. He was a fitness enthusiast. He lifted weights 5 days a week, drank protein shakes, counted calories. But he came to me confused because his nails were peeling in layers, splitting easily, and developing small white marks. He thought he had a calcium deficiency. That's what social media told him. But medicine is not social media. White spots are rarely calcium deficiency. In most cases, they reflect zinc imbalance or minor nail trauma. Zinc is critical for immune function, wound healing, DNA synthesis, and cellular repair. When zinc runs low, keratin production weakens. Nails become fragile and slow to recover from damage. Peeling nails can also signal low protein intake despite high calorie consumption. Many gym goers underestimate true protein quality. Collagen formation requires vitamin C. Amino acids require proper digestion. If stomach acid is low, protein breakdown suffers. Here is a clinical pearl. If someone has brittle peeling nails, along with frequent colds, slow wound healing, or acne that won't clear, zinc deficiency climbs high on my differential list. Imran's diet was heavy on processed protein bars and light on whole foods. His zinc levels were borderline low. We increased natural zinc sources, pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, cashews, eggs, red meat where appropriate. We supported digestion with mindful eating and reduced processed supplements. Within 8 weeks, his nails stopped peeling, but something else improved. His post-workout recovery became faster. His skin cleared. His immune resilience strengthened. This is how the body works. Every nutrient plays multiple roles. Here's a practical health hack. Soak nuts and seeds overnight before consuming. This reduces phytates that block mineral absorption. Chew thoroughly. Don't multitask while eating. Healthy nails require healthy digestion. Another sign to watch is yellowing or thickened nails. If fungal infection is ruled out, think about blood sugar imbalance. High glucose affects circulation and collagen quality. Look at the whole picture, not one symptom. Nail splitting, check protein and zinc. Yellowing, check metabolic health. Slow growth, check thyroid and iron. Health is detective work, and your hands hold evidence. Imran thought he needed a stronger supplement. He needed smarter nutrition. If your nails are peeling, splitting, or developing unexplained white spots, don't panic. But don't ignore it either. Comment below if you've experienced this. Subscribe for evidence-based health explained with real patient stories. And send this to someone obsessed with gym performance, but forgetting micronutrients. Remember, strength is not just muscle. Strength begins at the cellular level, and your nails quietly reveal how strong you truly are.